one of the richest countries in the world, and that's because of our forest. Let's protect our forest so that it protects us. Our forest brings development. It promotes sustainable livelihoods for our youth and women and makes the tourists to come and see what we have. They come to see our animals, our beautiful beaches and waterways. Let's keep our forests alive so that we benefit forever and ever.
Brought to you by the Liberia Forest Media Watch, with sponsorship from the European Union through the French Development Agency and Simempo in Finland.
Let's protect our forests.
This is the Forest Hour Show. We are here every Thursday, 4 to 5 o'clock. My name is Matthias Labindi, and I'm here with my colleague Joy Madi Moore.
Reserve it. Let's keep the forest alive.
My own trouble that is a motor over me. Say, Matthias, training one of your daughter or your little sister, train her. But I know who training who's there. But it's good to be here. She's a good colleague. Working with her is a very nice thing. It feels good. There's calmness in the room when she enters. Probably it's because of her bewitching beauty. Well, welcome to it. Today we're going to Gbapolu County. Again, Joy, remember Gbapolu? Bondi Mandingo Community Forest. Welcome to it. We're here. And in fact, today we're going to be speaking with one of our strong reporters from that end. He's Ernest Mweba. Ernest Mweba was in certain area recently in the Konenka B area around Heron Town, the famous Heron Town, where people travel from here, there, and yonder just to get to Heron Town to go do business at the gold mine in the area. Yes, that place right now, it is a place of hardship and difficulties. The residents in the area, the indigenous people in the area are not reaping the fruit of what the soil and nature is providing for them. We're going to tell you their stories. In fact, we're going to bring their voices. And we're going to bring a voice that visited the area recently and will join us during the program. But first, let me go for a break. When I come back, or before I come back, Joy, in fact, will get involved by telling me what she's supposed to tell you, the audience.
Okay. Good afternoon, Matthias.
Good afternoon, Joy. Welcome.
And good afternoon to the folks following this program. As usual, we have the alternative youth radio that is in Sosolofa County, the Voice of Gbapolu in Bopolu City, Liberty Radio in Greenville, Sano County, Radio Halengi that is in the Kolahon District, Riverside Broadcasting Service in Riverside County, Top FM, Sweju, Grand Chile County, Voice of River G that is in River G County. So these are the stations that are relaying this program in the various counties. And if you have any form of problem, maybe with your internet or with the station frequency, and you are able to get OKFM, these are also the stations that you can follow in the various counties. This is for people or community dwellers that are in the various counties to be able to follow this show. Thank you, Matthias Labende.
Thank you, Joy. Joy is a very proactive person. She's shared with us exactly what we should expect and some of the things that you always expect from us here at the station during the presentation of this program. You know, the various stations, because Joy, the beauty of the airing of the rural simulcasting of the program is basically to ensure that people in the area there,
yes,
that OKFM cannot be accessed in their end. At their end, they should be able to listen to the program.
And besides, these are the people that we are doing this program for.
Right.
These are the affected people. So if they don't have access to the show, they will not know the positive and the negative things that are going on, and they will not have the knowledge to know what's going on.
Absolutely not. So that's why we thought to decentralize the program and ensure that give other people the opportunity. Recently, Joy, we received a communication approving our membership into the Alliance for Indigenous People and Local Communities for Conservation in Africa. I would we'll talk a bit about this during the course of the program. We in fact going to read the communication to tell you that, obviously most of the time, those of you, I hated to say you the churchgoers, you the believers. I'm a believer. I hate to say you the Christians, but it's okay. Those of you who regularly go to church and listen to pastors preach, I want to put it. I still got to put it that way because I hate to lie. So you always hear that the prophet is not respected in his own home, right?
Right.
So maybe like Bro Forest Media Watch, some of you out there may be thinking, hey, like Bro Forest Media Watch, man, he got it, and so and this and that. But when we start to update you, the fact that we even have the EU supporting,
Yeah.
we have Simempu supporting from
French
Finland.
development.
We have the French Development Agency, sending their resources here. I mean, this is not a brag. It's not about, a group of people trying to beat their
And
chest.
these organizations, they don't invest in something that will not benefit the people.
Absolutely
Will not
not.
benefit that are not important.
Right.
So the fact that they are investing in this program and the organization, you should know what's up.
Yeah, absolutely. Know what's up. So it's a strict slangs, but
Yeah.
yeah,
They understand.
exactly. You should know what's up. I like that. So, Joy, I think a year or two ago, I stand to be corrected. A year or two ago, we were in Gbapolo County. And we visited Gbapolo County. We visited that particular area, the Konenka B area. We visited some other parts of Gbapolo. When we came back with our report, the Liberia Forest Media Watch, when we came back with our report, the government moved in and shut down the entire mining area, Herringtown, and extending to other parts. Because of the report we did,
Yeah.
we revealed to the government that you were sitting here probably supinely and doing nothing. But here is an update of some of the things that are going on in certain areas of the country. For example, Gbapolo County, just a stone's throw
Oh, wait.
from Monrovia. So moving forward, the situation again re-escalated into something else. In fact, right now, it is like a normal way of living.
And I think they are like, since the government shut down every form of mining activity in Gbapolo County, Koneka B, to be precise, maybe a year or two ago, I sure they had moved on it, so we can start again.
We can start again.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Why?
The Liberia Forest Media Watch is not a sleeping media house.
Oh no, we are not.
We're not chasing your hot news. If you did communication, you will come to realize the difference between the hot news
Yeah.
and the investigative stories. There's also something called stave news, where maybe after other stations, other institutions have reported
yeah.
for so long. But a smart news editor can activate a stay news and make an active news or even an action news
With more
by
investigation.
inserting exactly
Yes.
updated version of the story. But we're not here to teach journalism in a way.
We're here to talk the
Yeah.
people's-
So we are not just people that are chasing the action news. We go back, we do follow-ups on the things that we do. That's the reason why several years after, we've come back to Gbapolo County today to bring you information about what's unfolding in that area.
Imagine if we were not going to go back to Gbapolo to bring you information about what unfolding in that area. We wouldn't have known that the people have started again, and it's being more rampant right now.
And in fact, now there's something the guys call in the recording. You're going to listen to it, Joy. So they abbreviated the name of the excavator. Instead of saying excavator, you know how they call it? I think they call it Esca, or they call it Ska.
Yeah, I heard something
Yeah,
like that
something
at the beginning. Yeah, at the beginning of the recording.
Yeah, so let's get to the producer. And by the way, we're going to join one of our prolific reporters, very smart guy, from Bomi County. He's Ernest Mweba, Ernest is going to join us on the line. In fact, Ernest is the one that visited the area.
Yeah.
He interviewed the people. His voice is in some of the clips that we managed to get together to ensure that you listen to the people as one person speaks, the other one, follows. So Ernest is going to be joining us on the line after we shall have listened to the clips. Maybe make a few comments, and then Ernest is going to join us in and amplify further on some of the things that the people are going to be telling us. Then you too, the public, as always, going to open the lines.
We
you know,
you
to hear from you
so much.
Yeah. So let's get Sack, our producer.
Going one, they start working, they be dying. So now they say, we listening now, can't dress, you can't again, we'll come back to do rework. And it happen. Some Chinese men are working also where they call clear hole. We the young people will put together. You go have some other organization call concern youth. Okay. And the concern youth for now dealing with the time. So we put ourselves together. We the concern youth. When the Chinese people were working there was I think 3 SK. The people just in the bush. We went there, we put stop to them. They get LOC. Command me charge for that. They can just a Chinese company. Because they want for no secret to come for them to say they can only the Chinese company. We post out to them 3 different times. They can do it and when we go there, we post out to them. They can call up on our side. In Morovia way. The people place call here, they say your little people will come there, your little people.
Who the people that they call say?
No, the Chinese people there, they get black people in front of them. They say, why the ministry, some all are here, we know people up there. Okay. So maybe they may use that chance. To just say, we finish calling people, they say, you're going to come in here, we'll come here. Our left Monday now, we get tired.
They are inspectors from the ministry, mainly the Lands, Mine and Energy, to really come here and work along with the local authorities. And as later they are there, we got our responsibility. If Lands and Mine is working on extra agenda, then Ministry of Internal Affairs is working on extra agenda, then it will be hard for us to meet up with the demand or the development for the citizen. So if they're working along with us, the same way the people listening to them to go take licenses and things and come and work. But don't forget to know the people that you're giving them licenses to come and work, they are working within our community and even damaging our community. That means the resources they carry are not coming back. The water they're polluting, those species that are in the water are going, we no longer enjoy them. Without water pollution, serious water pollution. Only very creeks they are working on. By the machine they use, the washing plane. The guys got machine that washing the ground, they're digging.
Working to get it go out.
To get it go out, so they're polluting the water. We no longer enjoy that water for fishing. We no longer enjoy that water for taking bath. We no longer enjoy that water for even drinking. We used to drink no creeks, and we living fine, no sickness, nothing. But now we no longer drink for no creeks.
We the young people here, no job. We get job facility here, nothing like that. We get here on go job. No job for government, sir. We no casual job we do here.
But people say you get job opportunity here. We be hearing now on the radio that you're working. There's no job again in town.
We working here with any command, government. We no doing our casual job here. Soon the morning we pick up shop, we go in the bush. To
do what?
To go dig gold, to go hustle in the bush.
That's the only thing you're doing here?
Most of the young people are what we do here, are what we live here. We don't full money we're looking for because for now they go digging here. He can't do it now, but well, command is going to be doing it for us to be working with command. But for now, if the command come here, they will not tell that work out there from over away and come here.
They get company working here that doing goals there?
They can only come, they say the command is on, they get past and go in the bush. They tell feed Uno because cleaning and you have it Uno. Tell them, say, I will do this for you. When you give me the cleaning, I will do this for you. And then when they lay with them now, when the people come in to do that piece of job, they can just come, they do horribly. Nobody can understand them. So now when they get that goal, they just go back.
And they can leave all the youth off.
You can just leave all the youth off. If like Chinese people come in the bush, they just bring their friends Chinese there. So now they bring the dog washing plane. They want, so now when they're working day and night, before you know 1 week, 2 weeks, they finish with our clean, they go back.
We're feeling here because our senator representative, they're not doing well for us. I can show you the place. There's some money settled here. Money going on SK here. The road from Popolo here. When you see the road, you feel bad. Say Pokan. You do money, you come with our own SK. The money will have benefit for the town or the as a whole. I'm speaking to you, Tanachi or Harrison. What I want for the community to do, even when community come, they sign MOU. The town should benefit the youth more well. At least it will make the youth feel happy about the comedy. As I'm speaking to you now, they Chinese comedy in Bayashu. I went there, behind the edition, they knew all the Chinese comedy. I forgot about it. So, the Chinese comedy in Bayashu there, saying they sign MOU with us as citizens, they are not doing nothing.
1 year is not an MOU.
Nothing now. In the senior.
Okay.
In the senior, yeah.
So you reach a year.
No.
What thing they doing? What kind of money?
They gold money, they do. They're doing gold money. So the user tell me today that I'm going to go there to close them down because saying the promise of being $60 to pay hand pump to the affected community. They not do nothing here, they say operating.
People need to do. When they depend on the show, on the company aspect, job opportunity here, we don't have job here. If someone tells you today we have job here that the youth are enjoying here, that's of the body called life. We're not enjoying at all. We're suffering.
How are you suffering now?
We're not working. If I say we're not working in the sense that the company they are here for typical example, Kofoyara, the concern you have to step into it. We have to step on the Kofoyara. They were here. Yeah, our company, logging company in Greenland. The concern youth, we have to step into it. They took some of our boys and women to put them on the machine in order to train them. By the time they were paying them 150, I think they did well on that direction against spoil their need.
Are you still here?
No, they're not here.
So now which one are you here now?
No. Our Chinese company, I just forget the other name. They are here presently now.
So how are they working along with you?
Badly, the working relation is very bad. The previous time they have our MOU to be the start. They want to extract the hole, they open the hole, the ground, they let the ground undone.
As we say, the youth is complaining, we ourselves we are complaining. If you don't get a capacity, how will you solve the problem? Because you look at the place as a mining concession area, then you sign your MOU. You don't got anything allocated in that MOU to say, okay, the $5 or $10 Liberian will be allocated for the commissioner office to do some development. So it's very hard to take any initiative to do development on our own. We're about to discuss the clinic because they were all go for our health. So say it can come to me, it can go to this side, then they'll put it to the clinic. Say they're looking at it, they'll put it to the school. So these are some of our challenges we face. I will be able to tell you, some of the guys will feel they bring in some company here, they will hide behind our top government officials. I will be able to tell you. I'm talking about the construction companies. Because if you know very well, you come in your district, there's an administrator in that district. You meet the administrator, you discuss. When you see the man coming from capital building, the other representative saying all to come do the work, will come into work. When you want to engage the man to the extent, the man call representative. The man call involved in this. Yeah. I'm free to tell you this. I can't already an Indian guy here using SCAR. He even paying the people land rental fee. That money is supposed to go to the indigenous people that damaging how their forest going inside, spoiling that place. But man, you paying the money. I brought the man, I put him inside there to the police station. I told you, I said, you didn't pay the money. At the end of the day, who got to call me? The Senator Kane, Poto Kane. She involved, and the free man will all listen to me to know my reason of me jailing at me. So because the man like that Indian man, it embarrass us to do our work. The involvement of all government officials, lawmakers, even our county authorities. Okay. Because no, these people.
And that's right. Welcome back to the program, Forest Hour on OKFM 99.5. We are here every Thursday 4 to 5 o'clock. This program is brought to you by the Liberia Forest Media Watch with sponsorship from the European Union through the French Development Agency and Simempo in Finland. Joy wants to interrupt me somehow to mention a new word she learned instead of excavator. You say what? Esca. My friend Eugene Tuan Williams is a religious follower of the program. I mean, he just wrote it. He said Escar. I don't know how you spell it. He said ESCAR.
Oh, that's the colloquial version.
Yeah, he spelled it Escar. So, yes, welcome back to the program. And, you know, what we do here is that we know that there are too many things that will hurt your feelings. So we try to add a little flair, to the program so that we can keep you bored throughout. But you listen to the people. Joy, from the least man to the town chief and probably the commissioner, these clips, these are different voices from different individuals expressing the way they feel the pinch of the mining activities in their area differently. The way one woman will feel 9-month labor pain, that's not how another woman will feel it. Some people wake up, they go to the hospital, they give birth quietly. The next morning, see them walking. You know, some other
of
people
us
will sleep
yes.
for several days before they regain their strength. So when you interact with people, people are going to give you their perspectives of the very things that are affecting them based on how they see it, based on how they feel affected.
Yeah.
A young man would not speak the way the elder spoke.
Yes.
But somewhere, an elder in a clip concluded, he said the young people are crying for jobs, and we to the elders, we are crying for representation because we are not respected.
Imagine.
Yes. So there's something called FPIC. When you are going to these areas as a company, I think they call it free, prior, and inspection or something. All right? When you engage into that discussion or into whatever business investment, mining, for example, logging or whatever, you get into a community. It's called free, prior, and consent, FPIC. All right? So you want to ensure first why you may start with the mines ministry by getting your license. I'm sure my hand at the back, you know that mine ministry is there.
Right.
I'm telling you, man. So why you may start with the mines ministry to start with your license and everything, you need to ensure that you follow the FPIC. It's a legal thing.
Yes.
That you get to the community. Okay, mines ministry has given me a license, class C, class A, class B, class whatever, to come and mine in your community. And they've told me that I can go to Konyenka B, I can go to Herringtown. But you people are the locals. You know, in Kisi, there's something called, I don't want to speak here. It's going to be terrible. I'm sorry. It's going to be really, really terrible. Most of my sisters and I will sit down when I mention it, they will be laughing all through. But it's basically, it's a way of asking, traditionally in a Kisi vernacular, when you return to a place, when you go to a place, even if it is your parent, you left them for a month, they will always gather at a particular point.
Right.
And somehow they expect you to come and sit there.
Right.
And they expect a particular question from you. You know what that question is? What news here? And there's a way to say that in the Kisi vernacular. I don't know it. I forgot.
Thank God you don't know it. Let's just go into it.
You know,
Right.
so what news here? So I think the crafters of the law, they just concluded that FPIC means get the people consent first.
Let them agree.
Let them agree. Let them be aware.
It's not because you got a license from mines ministry. I mean, you have the right to just go and start doing whatsoever you want.
Exactly.
The people have rights.
Right.
In their rights, you have to let them to agree. If they don't agree, you have absolutely no business there. Whether
No
you
business
have
there, yeah.
Class Z, Class W license or whatsoever.
Yes, because government may give them. It takes a government a lot of time
Right.
in history to even apply what is considered. There's this authority that government applies to take land. They call it eminent domain. Eminent domain. Before government applies eminent domain in a particular area, even the government follows the pros and cons. Because the people in that particular area that the government wants to claim that land from, some of the people, they have their sons and daughters in the government.
Right.
You get the point? So when the people resist you, the miner, government cannot just move in and demonstrate eminent domain and say this is government land, therefore they push you
must
mine.
move.
No, they got right to benefit.
They have procedures.
One opportunity the mining companies are missing because of their connection with some government officials, as you listen to the people's testimonies, is that it is better for me to hear from Joy what exactly her problem is, for her to tell me that, Matthias, my problem right now is that I actually need the sum of XYZ. Obviously, all be money. As blessing right now.
Right.
Eh? Good. It'll all be money. I will never ask Joe what your problem is. I see your front, I say, you know. So instead of you passing through a third party
Right.
to ask, why not ask Joy herself?
The third party will not know how to answer for Joy.
Exactly.
The third party will think that Joy need maybe back, or Joy needs to be at school at a certain time, or Joy is depressed on relationship. How about Joy's issue that money?
I told you, listeners.
No, just giving an
You give me an example?
Yeah.
No, it could also be that there's an updated version of Joy's problem in her mind.
Of course.
The problem may have been caused by relationship issue, lack of school fees, parents' challenges, or XYZ. Joy could decide to solve her parents' problem at a given time, or she could decide to solve her school problem.
Right.
There's update on the
Right.
mind. So the free, prior, and consent that is introduced in this whole land, mining, forest discussion is an opportunity for you to know what the people need, what their problems are. That way, you can go now to do your mining in Konenkabi. The young men will not complain. Take, for example, the people do not even have vocational schools. A young man is saying in this very clip that imagine the kind of company on the operating is bring vocational schools for those who don't have skills.
Yes.
So when you sit with the people, instead of you hiring thousands of their sons and daughters, you can convert that money into paying professional people to train them in the vocational schools.
And they will be able to invest
Exactly.
in their land.
In their
Yes.
learning. So you tell them, you know what? The company opening vocational school, but we're not putting your inside here free. It will not be absolutely free.
Yeah.
When you graduate, we absorb you in the company. You work for 3 months free on probation. Thereafter, we start to give you this amount.
Or even if yeah, okay, yeah, like you said, not absolutely free, but just buy the information sheet. So we can pay your school fees, but when you graduate, the 3 months that you'll be working for, you'll be like a payback.
A payback.
Or payback for the money that we pay you
Right.
during the school time.
Right.
So after that, then we discuss what to pay you.
Absolutely.
Then the people, even if they don't want to work in the company, they have opportunity to work other places, to invest in other areas.
Right.
Maybe to join a missing of work. And, you know, they have knowledge, electrician work.
Right.
They will have the knowledge on other things that they'll be able to invest their time and get money from.
And when the company leaves tomorrow, the knowledge, the skill
It's still
stays
there.
with them.
Right in the head.
Although it may be a comical expression most of the time when you hear Lamco or Lamco, but there were old folks that operated with Lamco those days. It is their skills that they are transferring to other companies operating in the country today.
Right.
Troy, this is not our investigation. This is Ernest Mueba's investigation. You know, when Joy and Matthias get aligned, you know, to certain talking point, we
what?
can just be flooring.
And that's investigation is our investigation. somewhere.
I know it's Liberal Forest Media
We're
Wide
all feeling the
investigation,
pains
right?
the same way.
Yeah, exactly. So let's bring in Ernest. Ernest Mueba is from Bomi County. Ernest is our contact in the area. He's a prolific guy. Ernest has joined us. I don't know whether he's joining us from Tottenhamburg. I used to vote that place. I used to provoke the folks, my friends in the area, that the only beautiful place in your city is the Total gas station. By the time Total left, the city turned into a village. I don't know whether it's still beautiful. But Ernest, good afternoon. Welcome.
Matthias, I'd like to say good afternoon to you and good afternoon to your colleague and to all of our listening audience at this time. It's a pleasure joining you.
Are you joining me from that underdeveloped capital city of Bomi? How do they call that city again? Tottenham Bread.
Okay.
Matthias, honestly, I don't want to begin on that note.
My man, do not pretend like your city is not underdeveloped. Your city is very underdeveloped. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're going to go to the issue, but
their
if you
city
like,
will
you can
not be
trash it.
underdeveloped,
If you don't want to develop, if you don't want to defend your city, it's up to you. But as far as I know, your city is underdeveloped.
Matthias, we have the president in our county, in our city every time.
got
So
you,
we
man.
are developing.
You people are developing. You see, eh? So he confirmed.
We are developing, so probably use underdeveloped. I think, anyway.
Oh, you are developing. You say, did you mention that you are developing?
Yeah, Bomi is developing.
Oh, it's okay. No,
It's okay, it's confirmed.
No. You need not tell me another thing about Bomi. It's okay. You're Eba. It's okay. It's okay, Ernest. Joy, the guy's response to the question is more like, I left you earlier this morning and I left you with headache and I returned. I ask you, how you doing? Oh yes, I'm recovering now.
I mean, the headache is still
The
there.
headache is still there, but you
scratch, it will
recovering
take
now.
time to go away.
It's okay.
It's
Ernest.
we understand.
Mama, they play not English 101 come and teach here. You can come and teach us in English. But let's go to Koninka B, Heron Town, where you visited recently. I saw you in your raincoats, your rain boots, touring the city, the villages, the various forest areas where people are doing mining. Some of the excerpts I've heard so far from you are really heart aching.
Right.
But you went to the area, you know the story. Tell the story. Tell us what exactly did you see.
Thank you again, Matthias, and let me say thanks to Joy. I followed your analysis and the audio play with several voices. So this is how I like to begin. I'm currently in the state of Sudmonburg, where a few days ago we were in Koninga Kingdom, one of the largest in Bapolu County in terms of the three kingdoms the county comprised of. And I would like to say for the record that there is a city in the forest.
A city in the forest?
Yes, a city in the forest. And that city in the forest is where we visited, Heron Town.
Oh, Heron Town is a city in the forest of Bapolu County?
It is a city in the forest of Bapolu County.
Is it? No, Ernest. I know you're going to go further. Just a moment. I just want to find out. Are you speaking sarcastically? You speaking euphemistically? Or you just basically trying to draw the attention of the listeners by saying to them, there is riches in the environment, but there's poverty in the eyes of the people? Are you describing a real city, or you're just using euphemism to tell us that there's poverty in the midst of wealth?
It is definitely a poverty in the midst of wealth.
Okay.
The Heron Town that we talk about where we visited, there exists living human beings, over 10,000 inhabitants in that area. That's what I mean, a city in the forest. More besides Matthias, there is a likelihood that when the government do not put our feet down to ensuring that the natural resources of our country are properly managed for the benefit of all, there will be languaging of young people everywhere, not just in Bapoli.
Ernest, one of the things I heard some of the people telling you, I don't know all of the names of the folks that spoke on the clip, but one individual mentioned Senator Boto Kane, not Boto, but Boto Kane, that she's allegedly involved into placing a phone call because she sat on a high throne calling from Monrovia to Bapolu, instructing local authorities to let go of some of the people that are exploiting the ordinary people in that area. Another account I also heard is a town chief that does not have a chance to make his point felt during crucial discussion, crucial meeting. His voice is not respected. Therefore, he cannot suggest the actual needs of the people to the power that be. I also heard another voice from young people that are saying, we actually want to go to vocational schools. But they are suggesting in that very clip that one thing the government should do is that when the companies are coming, they should allow these companies, they should instruct these companies to build to create vocational training programs for us, that when we graduate, we can be absorbed in the company, or better still, we can still find jobs other places. I did not hear the voices of women though, but I can feel the echo of their silent voices in their husband voices, that they do not have jobs. They go to the various creeks to drink water, to fetch water, but they find it difficult to wash their clothes because the people have polluted the water. Tell me more.
Matthias, like you said, the voices you heard are voices of authorities. You listen to the voice of the clerk of Bopolu District, Vanny Johnson, who spoke about the pollution of the water. You heard about the young people are being deprived opportunities of job. That voice of those voices you heard were youth representation of Heron Town. And the foreign voice we heard is the town chief who talked about him being not giving access to push the citizens or residents' agenda. Yes, indeed. Those are half fact.
So with these flashbacks, Ernest, let's leave the companies. Let's leave the forest. I want you to I'm closing my eyes now, my mind's eyes, and I'm seeing myself now in Henrytown, in Konenka B Chiefdom. In Konenka Chiefdom, I'm currently seeing myself imaginarily. I see my mind's eye, not my physical eye. Imaginarily, I'm seeing myself in Henrytown, and I'm seeing a young man waking up in the morning, does not have somewhere to go. He's picking up a cutlass. He does not even know what to go cut in the forest. I'm seeing a young man walking with his dog, apparently to go and hunt for opossum, but all of the opossum have all been chased away. They've gone far away places. I'm seeing a man with something on his back. He's just walking about the town. I'm seeing other men sitting by the checkerboard. Is that the kind of life, or I'm just imagining things?
Indeed, life is challenging. Like you listen, the only alternative they have when they break is to take their shovels, their rain boots, their cutlasses, and go what they call job work. There's a common saying in the mining sector, they say, oh, we're going to do our job work.
What do you call job work?
The pit that the Chinese or any company go into the forest after mining, washing all of the gravels, the open pit. Those gravels that they leave behind. They go and re-dig it, turn it around, put it into a safer like something, put water on it and wash it. They will still have some of those small minerals, what they call these. Those are the life, but this is the life the people are living there. When they get it, they come into the city. Like we say, you have other smaller business people there who will put those smaller things together, the mineral, the gold, the diamond, and purchase them. This is the life of the young people there. But more precise about that, you listen to a young man who has said for several years, since old of ages, there is no, even though the midst of abundant natural resources, there is no secondary school, except for vocational. So meaning, if people fight hard to go to school, complete ninth grade, their entire life stops right there educationally. If their parents do not have the time or the resources to send them to Bopolu, where you have the public school there that read that extend to 12th grade, meaning they just live in the forest now, toting a shovel, doing a job where their regular thing and earning meat. Additionally to this, to the female, like you say, they're not listening to any female voice. Yes, it's pinching. You know, there is a full report coming out of this visit.
Yeah.
If you listen to the women that spoke to us, Matthias, I don't think you will have the time to stay on the radio. It's devastating. It's challenging. We'll come up with report. But the social life of the young people, you know where gold mine operations take place. The migration of young people, both men and women, but on the overall, the rate of the female is high. The social life of that, I don't want to use the word what you call prostitution.
Use the word.
The social livelihood is very high in that area called Henrytown. And it is concerning. You listen to the authority accusing lawmakers. I took it back, I got really pushed by asking him a hard question. And he just mentioned one person who discussed. Like you listen to him say, I'm not going to harm my feelings. I'm going to stay there without fear and favor. But they are more beyond that. The people of that area sometimes, you know, Matthias, overall, in the nutshell of the entire investigation of our visit, everybody, the citizens themselves, you talk about the local authority, you talk about the elected official, that is the lawmaker, you talk about even the lower men are the problem of this syndicate. People will just go to Ministry of Lands, Mines, and Energy, obtain a prospecting lesson and authority, a document give you the right to go into the forest and do prospecting. But before you even come back, imagine the Ministry of Lands will give maybe 2 months, but the guys will be going for prospecting. Like you heard they call it the Esca, they will go along with excavator, the yellow machine.
So it is the excavator they call Esca.
Yes, it is the excavator. They call
Life
it
is already stressful for the folks now, so they don't want to stress them. They're calling the whole thing excavator.
Yeah, they're calling it Esca.
They
So
use
they
all this
go along while having licenses for prospecting. When they go along with Esca, they go along with these machines. In the twinkle of an eye, nobody knows what happens there.
And they will just dig, real deep pits and leave them open for the people themselves to decide how to maneuver around them.
Even the children and the remains
Open, very open, with no scientific or good measures to put. In fact, they said that there were several times that some of their people who they were together as friends got missing. They will not know where they are. But at the end, nothing will come out of it.
Okay.
Because of those dangerous things.
Thank you.
Sometimes they will go to places you don't know how they say. But it's a good thing to understand that there's a serious syndicate that needs government serious attention in the natural or the forest area of Western Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Ernest. Ernest, it's a pleasure having you on the program this afternoon.
Matthias, thank you so much. We're hoping that with the report that will be up, our people can really have fight and it so that what needs to be done can be done to restore and have the dignity of the mineral or the natural resources of our country benefit those who are the custodians of the resources.
Absolutely. Thank you. He's Ernest Mweba. Ernest is our contact there in, he's our contact in Bomi County. He spoke to us from Tottenberg, Bomi County, and he was recently in Henry Town where he did a report. He's done just gathering of data, so we just thought to go ahead by putting a little bit of a snippet of his report, out to the public.
When Henry was talking,
Ernest,
right? Oh, I'm sorry. Slip of tongue. When Ernest was talking, there's this story that keep coming in my mind. We can normally watch it in movies, African movies, even happening right now, where you have this child who lost their parents, and their parents got plenty of money, and then this rich uncle from the side, because of authority, will just come and cast the child out and take over the parents' property. I think that's how the people,
the minors are doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
People are
I like your analogy.
Yeah. They have, this is for them.
Yeah.
They have the riches right there.
Right.
They have all of the things to make them to succeed and live a good life. But because some minors, like the people said, are being supported by some authorities, they have the right and they're taking over the people riches without even helping them out to even taste some of it. That is so unfair.
And the people have to go to eat from the crumbs,
So
which is
imagine.
which is a sad one. But let's hear you now. The numbers, as always, 0777. What are our stations again? Joy. If you're there following us in the rural areas, I'm going to announce some numbers here that you can join us from. You can join us on from the various stations. If one of the stations that Joy is about to mention, if they are in any of your counties, your communities, you can call us from there on the numbers I'm going to. But let her announce the stations first, and then I will call the numbers that you can call us from the various communities.
The Alternative Youth Radio,
That is in
Lofa County.
Lofa.
Voice of Babulu, Bopolu City. Liberty Radio, Greenville, Sano County. Radio Halengi, Kolahon District. Riverside Broadcasting Service, Riverside County. Top FM, Sweju, Grand Chile County. Voice of River G in the River G County.
Okay, so the numbers are 0770-682598. For those of you following us from the various counties, if you're calling from outside Montserrado, that's what I'm talking about. 0770-682598. Or better still, 0886 11 9140. Until then, let's take the people who have the regular numbers already. Right. Hello?
You did not even announce it.
Hello? No, they don't need announcement.
No, just
Good afternoon.
Yes, let's hear you.
Thank you. Let me say good afternoon to your audience.
Yeah, please be brief about it.
Yeah, this is Sonny B.
Join me from where?
Join you for around the Belleville and this afternoon.
Go ahead, Sonny.
I'm listening to NX, and I think our government need to be proactive. They need to go down the line to educate our people. Like you guys, I was saying. Sometimes the company go and get class A, class B, class C lessons. In their mind that government have already set place to them. So when they go in the area of money, when they meet the people in that territory, they don't call them to sit with them, to discuss with them.
Oh, sorry, that person left the line. Let's hear from this person. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
What's the name, sir? And where you join us from?
I'm joining from Upper Kawe, Street Community.
No, sorry, sir. You're not from there. You in Monrovia. Make your way on the main lines. Hello.
Yeah, how are you? I'm a dear brother Matthias.
Yeah, so if you hear in Montserrat and think you can call us in the numbers,
777 700 995,
Right.
777 700 995, 0555 995 995, 0555 995 995.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah, let's hear you, sir.
Okay. This is testimony joining the conversation.
Sorry?
Testimony badly joining the conversation.
That boy on top and break. Don't fear for your capital. You can no develop capital city. Just go straight to the point because you bring that for you. I will not promote it. I don't get time.
Come again?
If you bring a fight about defending whether your city is developed or not, I will not promote it because I don't get time. Go straight to the issue. Is it not?
You got the hammer on the head.
Thank you so much. Thank you, comrade. Thank you, comrade. Now go ahead.
Don't mind over. I don't know why you're trying to defend that.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, but again, my time before I can begin, it would be fair enough to say congratulations because I was away when you graduated. But we need to find time interface one on. Let me say, even there to Joy.
Thank you.
It's aiding you to run the show. But I think the major issue here that we all face in this country is the implementation part of our of national government to put our feet on the ground to do the needful that will bring happiness to the process of the ordinary people. So you do not want to waste your time even going way Popolu or Kanama. Right in the capital city, you have Monrovia, people are managing and nobody does to regulate the people, and there's no implementation, and there's no intentional decision to be taken to put a halt to it and to ensure that those people who are saying them must be sent to us. Imagine Matthias in our own country, where you're trying to send to us. Formula will go and mine and send the people, then it's sent it to us, then we buy it.
Yeah, it's happening right there, right there in Cardwell. Chinese man, lacking say oh.
So that imagine Babolu, Chino, living there,
Yeah.
Grand Basso, Grand Gile, River G.
Right there in Cardwell, right there.
All
right.
You want to say,
Thank
you want to say things are tough.
Thank you.
Most of our people are not eating them. Don't have your head to go to any sort of
Thank you.
outside the capital.
Thank you, Bagley. Let me take this person here. Thanks for your contribution. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Fine, thank you. Your name and where you join us from?
My name is Tukpa GS Tania, calling from Upper Kawe City Community, city of Bapu.
Okay, go ahead. I gotta keep you because you had to force your way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I got talking that only here time, but when go deep time, go mulala, they did it doing that, they do not even helping the country. We will not have no the patients in Monrovia, but no all that will lack. They can just take that machine, they put that machine more up. He said even to open road for us, they don't even do the on the Damascus is happening the machine more than. All that will lack. Even our water, the Tuma River that we use to feed in, that water they are painted to mud that river got Tuma River when you cross before you go to all our way up and damage by foreigner, and nothing good to do for us. I've been worried sometimes, and one time we can't 10 years from now, water will be taking over our country, and the filter will be covered with water because they are deep. All our people river then they are taking upside down and nowhere to who.
Okay.
So time coming, water will be taking over our Babu country, filter our people that generally getting money. They don't be care for us. We don't know that.
Thank you so much, sir. Let's hear from this other person. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Rael, and I'm calling from Tingles Village.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm a citizen of Babolo County, and what your correspondent says is actually true.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just from Babolo County 2 weeks ago, and the drugs is on the increase in Babolo County. The youth are falling. Yeah, because the place is overly populated and there is no high school. So you see a young guy who just go through the junior high. The next thing on his mind is the job that your correspondent spoke about. If the guy goes in the job for in the morning to like 2-3, he's coming back with someone at 8,000-7,000. He comes, he just get on his back, they're going all around in the evening. They go to the club there. He just pull the young guys coming from Bobolu. The prostitution is on the high increase. And one thing, the Hamid business is not easy there. Sunday, every Sunday, sometimes 2-3 guys die. So that from parties on the side of the fight is distracted and stuff. So the government really need to go. We got a village that they call or Wologo village is our village. The village, people can escort there. The escort village refers to as escort. The people in the entire village, right across the bridge. A very beautiful view. They have a company that they call SO Company. SO Company. The company went there, they did some work, they left on there, they see money. So the one place that left go very on the land. So people will just go there. The leaders there will just get command, carry escort there, dig big holes. You see holes, you get afraid. They will just leave the whole everything open and just go. And the bridge that is there, the only bridge the people got to honor to Genga and stuff, that bridge, the escort damage the bridge. The people their things is that good.
Okay.
So the government really need to do well.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much. A son from that area is actually telling the story, giving you pictorial evidence of everything he's saying. Let's hear you.
Hello.
Let's hear you, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah. My name is Francis Taylor. I'm calling you from the township of West Point.
Thanks for joining us from West Point.
Yeah. Concerning what you people discussing in the studio there, everything you're saying over there, it is actually true. I am a resident from Baburu County there, especially I came from Baburu County, and I was staying in Kongo Town, Baburu. That's a Kongo Town, Kongo district. You getting me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so normally those companies go to that place to mine there, and then they will tell you that, we settle the people over there before coming here. So as long as we're here, we don't have anything to do with the citizens of this place. So they go there, they only focus on their money. In fact, they will not even pay any house in the town. They will find their places there where they will gather, and they call it camp. Only they can be there. They can't even pick up any or young person from that particular area. They will take their employee point and they give every one of them there. Those they meet there, they will say, well, if you go for, say, okay, I want to work, they will say, no. They will not accept for you to work.
Okay.
And see, the road condition is also terrible. They will
that's a serious. Thank you. That's a serious situation there. Let's take Mr. Alfred Konowa. Alfred Konowa from Cardwell. Please walk away from the monitor, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. No, Matthias, let me just say this. This country is blessed. This country is rich.
Amen.
I thank God sometimes ago when the president held a meeting with the elders and town chiefs and paramount chief in one country, they told him, look, you need to revisit the concession agreement in this country. All the concession agreement, because it is not benefiting the people directly. Can you imagine in the Bapolo, people come from China, you represented our senator, you bring a new pool to kind of manage the place, and then there's no direct effect, on the people. Nothing absolutely, brother. Look what happened one time in Bapolo about Chinese company, the carry there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that the president should listen to the view and whatsoever, or the elders are putting for him, and level towards him, my brother.
Okay.
Thank you so much, brother. My man, just call me after the show, man.
Oh, thank you, sir. Let's move on to this other person. Hello.
Hello, Matthias.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Let me say thanks to all of you for the brilliant discussion. I think when you are on the station like this, you have the power.
What is your name, sir?
And where are you calling from?
This is Joseph Leeward calling from Nizo, Somalia Draft.
Yeah, Mr. Leroy, you are our last caller. You gotta be swift and
Yes, this is just what I want to say.
Okay.
I have worked in Bapolo before, and leaving Monrovia to go there, you don't even think that that place is part of Liberia. Especially when you hear about the riches that comes from there. So while you are on air like this, could you call somebody from the Ministry of Mines and Energy who is responsible for these activities? Let them be able to respond to some questions from you after you have been through all of those activities and the conditions. Let them be able to admit something.
No, you're right.
Challenge them.
You're right about that. You're right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your contribution. But here is why sometimes we like to run with the details. We give the people the information and also reach out to the Mines Ministry. I remember when the former Minister P was minister there, Women P, right?
Yes.
I had to wake up one morning to go there with a communication. I personally submitted a communication to Richard Manoba, who is the director of communications over there. Yeah. He said that was the prerequisite of getting the minister to come on the show to sit down and discuss mining issues. I wrote that communication. I did follow-ups. Richard Manoba is a religious listener of the show, and I'm putting the Mines Ministry on record. I hope that the new people will try to be flexible and reach out. We're not reaching out to you because just merely for the title, but because of the task you were given by the government of the Republic of Liberia to do a particular thing. Joy, how would you like to close?
I am so heartbroken, Matthias, especially when Ernest mentioned ladies being involved in the prostitution for survival. Why they have everything that they need right there. You see, they are being forced into a lot of things because the support are not given to them.
Right.
These young men, it's difficult to just sit down to your household deal. It's difficult to just be passing in the community, especially to be begging around for food or looking for means of survival. It's difficult. We have companies that have access to what the people should have access to, and they are not investing, or the people are not benefiting from these same things, or from the company that invested. And the worst part is the companies are even doing it illegally, Matthias. Then why the people cannot just violate the forest and survive? If the other companies will violate and be supported by higher authorities, I'm not pushing bad actions from the people. What I'm saying is the government has to step in again.
Absolutely, Joy. You couldn't have put it any better. If a company will be giving a prospecting license to go into an area, to prospect means to look. Look, find out, search. When you find exactly what you want to find, you go right back to the Ministry of Mines and tell the Ministry of Mines, we have found semblance or signs of the availability of the mineral we want to go mine in this particular area. Can you now give us a mining license? There's a difference between a prospecting license and a mining license. Someday, the folks from Mines Ministry will make themselves available. And they're going to sit here to better explain to us the differences between all of these mining licenses that are given to the various miners. Until then, we'll keep bringing you the issues. Thanks to Ernest Mueba, our correspondent there from Bombay County. Thanks to the Liberia Forest Media Watch, headed by team leader Paul Kane and all of the able staff. The program is brought to you by Liberia Forest Media Watch with sponsorship from the European Union through the French Development Agency and Simempo in Finland. My name is Matthias Labindi. I'm always here with my colleague Joy Madiemo. Have yourselves a wonderful Thursday.